she's always giving me advice, but I don't understand why. Whatever, I'll fucking take it, but okay.
Or didn't you say because she sees you as, like, her younger cousin?
I guess.
I think she wants to, like, look out for you.
Okay.
Or she's just manipulating you so you feel like you guys are good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Either way, I think it's genuine.
Then there's no benefit in me taking her.
I think that Hannah would take us out. Because she's playing a very smart game. She doesn't have her back.
It seems like she has my back now, doesn't it?
Not as much as you think. Like,
well, I thought that she didn't, and then...
But here's the thing. It's teams, though. She doesn't have our team's back.
No, she doesn't.
That's like me saying, okay, then let's go after Alyssa. But no one wants to agree on that.
Right.
Whit made a very good point that if it was the Jokers and her on the wall, she would jump so the Jokers would take the shot at us and not her. And then she can still have you in her back pocket.
Say that one more time.
If there was a walk-on, this isn't going to happen, but say it's Hannah and the Jokers are left, she'll purposely throw it to them so they take the shot at us that she doesn't want to take. That way you still think that you and her are good, but she does it on purpose.
Right, okay, so next week we put up Hannah and we try and convince everyone that...
Because I just talked to Big D, and Big D said that he wants Hannah out too.
Yeah, okay.
And then the Jokers are fine with us. And we can tell Whit that we have to put them together.
Hannah needs to go next week instead of Whit.
I think so.
Damn.
Think how scary that is that no one wants Hannah to leave. Whit is an open book. And I think she's being genuine that she wants to work with us. Why take her out? We can convince her that we're helping her out with her game because people see her and Hannah as a duo. And if we take her out, Whit will be off everyone's radar. And then Whit is still working with us.
We also wanted Whit out before Journey, though. I guess we still have next week.
We still have next week. I think Hannah...
We want the emotional people out before Journey. Wasn't that Ozza, Derek, Big D?
Yeah, but that's not working with what we have going on. And then Big D said he'd put up Hannah and probably Claire. And I go, okay, well, if you don't put up one of the Kings, then isn't it going to look fishy? And he goes, well, if anything, I'd put up SB because she's not in the slaughterhouse. And he goes, but I like SB. And I go, yeah, SB is, I know she's not in the slaughterhouse, but we definitely have her in our back pocket lying to make sure he doesn't put up SB. And he goes, I was like, but be honest with me. Like, I'm not stupid. If anyone outside of the Kings, when they put the Kings up, and he goes, I'm just going to say my team wouldn't be coming after you.
Not me.
Ozzy, maybe.
Would come after me.
I don't know. But it's clear that they would come after the Kings because we're the last four. Big D wouldn't come after us. If anything, he'd put up SB to make the narrative be real. And then, I don't know if Brittany would put us, me and you up, maybe X and Kai, and then Ozzy could put up you and X. But he said, my team's very vague, but I know for a fact your name hasn't come up with anyone with me. Talking about me.
What?
So it's literally not a good idea for me to win HOH. But...
So you're not the number one anymore?
No, I have to be.
Blanket over here.
I took one. There's another one.
Yeah, there it is. Give me that. What's up? Thanks.
Just recapping.
Oh, okay.
Do you have pee all over you?
No.
I drink a lot of water. So at some point it was just like a fire
Why'd you have to embarrass
I couldn't
him?
control it.
You just embarrassed him.
Well, I thought it was really just
So
water.
embarrassing.
Is it actually pee?
No, it's water. I was doing dishes.
Yeah, see, it's water.
Just pee his pants.
Well, I know some guys, they'll pee, but they don't wipe, so then you put it back and there's still drippage.
See, that happens
That's the thing.
usually after like morning wood though. Morning wood is the most dangerous pee you'll ever have.
Per day.
Per day.
Per day.
Like you wake up and it's just a guess. I even sit down sometimes after morning because otherwise it's just going to get messy.
I'm sick.
Just a little.
So I was talking to Big D. Big D, like, always wants it on game with me. He was like saying that he wants Hannah out. And I really think we should switch it to Hannah because Hannah feels so comfortable and she really shouldn't be. Whitney, I really asked him. She didn't want to work. I told him a little bit about that.
I told her we would talk later.
I really believe it, so why would we take out Whitney for the Kings? If the Kings are due pulling the trigger, not the Queens, why the fuck are we taking out someone that wants to work with us? Whitney wants Hannah out, just not, she can't at this right now. But if we convince Whitney that everyone wants her and Hannah out and they see it seen as a duo, and we say we can pull the trigger for you and take out Hannah because you won't be able to, then we can do that and put both of them up. Big D said if he was HOH, he would put up Hannah for sure because he's sketched out by Hannah. And I go, what would you put next to him? And he said, maybe Claire. And I go, but wouldn't you have to? Like, I'm not an idiot. I know everyone wants to put up the Kings. And he goes, well, if anything, I'd put up SB because I want the slaughterhouse to be a thing still. So I'd probably put up SB to create the narrative. And I was like, well, and he goes, but I like SB. And I go, yeah, SB we can definitely work with outside of the slaughterhouse, trying to convince him not to. But he's like, I would want Hannah. And I was like, yeah, but wouldn't your Joker's team want to take out one of the Kings? And he said, they're very vague, but I know they don't want you out. I'm pointing at, like, was saying me, but not about you guys. And I think Ozza would put up you guys, and maybe Brittany would put up you and Kai. He's like, they're very vague, but Big D wouldn't put us up. I know that. Maybe SB at the most. And then all he said was, they don't want you out, and it freaks me. He goes, I haven't heard your name once by anybody. And it sucks because if I went HOH, then people are saying my name. Because Big D's like SB's capture. I think me or SB, but honestly, like, between us three, if it's me and SB, I might try to fall before her.
Okay.
I might look at her and be like, do you want it? I don't want it.
Okay.
I think she does want it.
You think she does?
SB said she wants it.
I could convince. Well, I could convince SB. I could be like, I can have like Hannah wanted to work with me or something. So SB, you pull that trigger and I'll pull the other trigger.
Let's go back a second. You said something about telling Whitney about, like, why would we tell Whitney about the Hannah thing?
Well, we'll wait until we get there, but I feel like if we tell her, listen, after one-on-ones, we have Whitney be the last one-on-one. If I was HOH, I'd be like, listen, majority of the house was saying your name or Hannah's name. That's what the house is wanting out. And I could be like, what we can do, because I want to work with you in the slaughterhouse. What we can do is put both of you up, but the target can be Hannah, and you won't have to pull that trigger. But you have to be on board with it because people see you guys as a duo, and if you're on board with it, you'll be able to separate that narrative.
She would believe that people view them as a duo.
They should believe it, but she already said she doesn't want it. Another one of her team needs to go.
Well, it is what it is.
I don't know that.
She'd believe it.
Yeah, I don't know if she would believe people. Why would people view Whitney and Hannah as a duo?
Because they're on the same team and they're both strong competitors. I'm telling you, a lot of people are saying Hannah's name.
I get that. I'm just saying the narrative of Whitney and Hannah are a duo. I don't think anyone would believe.
And they've been close. And they both wanted Brent out so bad.
Possibly. I think they would need to hang out more. Because think about
I think they do.
How often do you see Whitney and Hannah
I
together?
see them a lot. I do.
Just them two?
I do.
Do you? Like, maybe you guys are seeing sometimes. I feel like I don't hardly ever see those two together. If I see them together, Baby D is there or
Yeah, but
Brent's
that
there.
doesn't mean anything. There's a lot of people that have final twos. They act like they're not hanging out.
That's right.
That's the whole point, is to people not believe it. A lot of people do that.
Okay. Well,
I don't know. I'm just saying that I think Whitney would believe it.
Okay.
Well, telling her that, especially if her ass is on the line where I'm saying everyone's saying your name.
okay. Yeah. No, I'm not
I
disagreeing
mean,
with that. I'm
regardless,
just saying that the duo.
regardless, it has to be Whit and Hannah.
Yeah.
But maybe more so we just convince her that it's both of their names. Okay, we won't say the duo, but
There we go.
their names are both coming
Yep.
out of people's mouths.
Yep.
And if we need Hannah out, we need to put you out. We need to put you up next to her.
Agreed. I think that would be better. Because I don't think she would believe the duo.
Okay.
Yeah. But I do like, hey, her name's come up, her name's come up. We can take a shot.
My only thing is
But you have to be on.
I feel like she'd be worried by that because everyone thought her and Brent were a duo, and she's like, what the fuck, what the fuck?
What's
So
in by
we
saying?
freak her out saying it's her and Hannah. She'd freak out again.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
A good thing because she's like, I want him out. Because we were like, oh, we thought you were a duo. She goes, that's crazy. I'm so glad he's leaving. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think SB is the best option now because no one's saying my name. Big D said SB's name, and I can convince her. Like if we say SB, I talked to Big D, and they said no one has been talked about me, but people have been saying how smart you are. But I feel like I'm being selfish.
I mean,
Fuck it. It just me or SB, and if we're up there and I drop before her, shit happens.
I mean, either way, we're all safe for the weekend as long
Yeah.
as one of us wins.
I'm
Whoever
fucking
takes a shot is kind of.
Because everyone's gonna have my back on it regardless. us. Whatever.
Where do you feel like it's the best?
I agree with the Joker thing. And then we'll be like, we have your guys' back this week.
That's what I'm saying. I think right now we kind of have a little bit of heat coming from them, but if we don't target them this week, they have no real reason to come. Because one, we have our word and Brittany was safe.
Yeah. And
Once we said from the beginning.
Whitney is definitely telling the truth that she wants to work with us. She
I agree.
really does. And Hannah has not come to us about working together. So why would we take Whitney out? And she's an open book. Hannah does not show any of her cards and doesn't want to. That's sketchy.
Agreed.
The people are like, oh, I don't want them out yet. That's who you need to get out.
Yeah.
Not the easy target.
I agree.
I think, because I really think Hannah would take the first shot.
I just wanted, that's the issue with her. I don't think anyone knows who the hell she would take a shot at.
She wouldn't this week.
No.
She would do us for sure. She might even do me and Christian because she feels close with Christian. So if she gets me out, they can be closer.
That's valid.
I could even see her doing that. That makes sense.
It does.
If you feel close with someone, but you notice someone's closer to the other person,
You want to take them out.
want to take that person out.
That was Brent's logic with him.
And then he doesn't know, okay, I'm going to trust Hannah. Genius.
True.
Genius. That'd be genius.
Brilliant.
It would be, would it not?
Yeah, no, just
Because you would be like, okay, Hannah, what should I do now?
True.
She's purposely giving you advice all the time. For this exact reason where you feel like you shouldn't take her out. Because it makes such a good point that if the Joker's in her, where the last one's remaining, she would purposely throw it. So they take the shot at us and not her. She's smart. If she was smarter, she wouldn't be giving us so much advice to make us see that she's so smart. But
Yeah. All right. So Hannah would. I think that's it. Everyone agrees on that.
now getting Hannah out. But again, if it's me and SB, and it's something that
I'm doing, because I want to get an idea for where Hannah's headed. So I'm doing one-on-one meetings tomorrow.
While Brittany does hers.
Oh, Brittany's doing hers tomorrow?
Yeah, so you might as well just...
Yeah. I'll probably do one-on-one meetings at the same time.
Did I tell you that Brent doesn't even want to do one-on-ones? Did I tell you that?
Good. What?
Like, are you going to do... Oh, I didn't tell you. I was like, are you going to do one-on-ones? And he goes, no. And I'm like, oh, why? And he was like, I just think they'll hurt my game more than help my game.
Agreed.
Okay.
Yep. I definitely would.
Are you an idiot?
No.
She was going to assume people are voting for you.
He is the big brother mastermind.
Yeah, true.
Okay? He's already thinking 5 weeks ahead of us. Okay? We just got to let him look. Because he's brilliant. He's smarter than everyone in this room. And we got to let him be that. Because he is. We're just dum-dums. All right?